Hey there guys, Marc Norris here, and today is Tuesday, July 19th, and it'll be episode 2 of the vlog. If you watched yesterday's episode, thanks for coming back. If you haven't, you can check it out right up here. I'll link it up. And today's vlog, we're going to talk about something, I guess, near and dear to me, and it's basically getting back on your feet. Now, in my case, it's a little bit of a drawn-out story, but we'll go into it here and kind of tell you where I've been, what happened, and where I go from here. So we'll start with the success. The success started back in 2007, when I started a proxy website. Now, for those of you that don't know what one of those is, basically it's a service that kind of anonymizes your identity, specifically the computer you're on. At the time, they were popular for accessing social networking sites and other blocked sites, especially at universities and colleges around the world. And I tried my hand at one. It was back in 2007. At the time, they were pretty new, and the site I had rose to popularity, and before long, it was making pretty good money. But the catch with these sites was that they were pretty expensive to run. You had to usually use a dedicated server, and as the site became more popular, I had to upgrade the computer hardware each and every time. But I was able to maintain profitability, and by January and February 2012, the site was making more than I could have expected to make working a job 40 hours a week. It was nice to support the family, and it seemed like I had a real success on my hands. Unfortunately, the good luck didn't last very long. Google made an update to their search algorithm, which turned my traffic upside down. Unfortunately, the site got de-indexed, which means it didn't show up in search engine results. And long story short, my income went from really good to really terrible overnight. The fallout from that was I ended up depressed. I tried to save the site, didn't happen. And within a few months, I couldn't afford to pay for the expensive servers to run it anymore. Basically, in a nutshell, I got knocked out and couldn't get back up. That was back in 2012, and now let's fast forward to 2016. So the biggest difference here in 2016 is I've all but given up the life as an entrepreneur. I haven't built a website, I bet you, in 4 years, since everything kind of went down the toilet. And I'm working a job now, as you can kind of see from here, and I've seen in other videos. And I'm still dabbling in my online business. I'm mostly doing work for hire, working as a freelancer, and still have a few websites that are making me money. But the landscape has certainly changed. While some people might be happy with this as a life, I'm not. And these vlogs are the start of me getting back up off my feet. I want to have the freedom of being an entrepreneur, of putting the hours in, but also having the freedom to take the kids to the beach, to go to Christmas concerts, to be there when your kid's sick, and be a good parent, because really these kids are only young once. And I'd also like to provide a better life for my family, and work to make the world a better place, not just churn day in and day out, working for somebody else, making somebody else money, and in all fairness, never really having a lot. I guess I could blame it on my parents. We'll say blame in quotation marks, because realistically, growing up in the household I did, we sat around the table every day, talked about business, talked about how companies were changing the world, the challenges they were facing, and it really inspired me to be an entrepreneur, to have a business that employs people someday, which I've already done, but on a bigger scale, and really make a difference by providing for people, by providing value, and maybe even leaving a legacy for my kids. I'd like them to kind of do the same with their lives, and I realize, maybe it's a little bit to ask right now. They are young, but I think that enough's enough. Time for the depression to end, time for, I guess, the pouting to end. Really, enough's enough. It's time to stand up, get back on my feet, and get back into the game. I've always thought that I bring a lot to the table. I've always thought that I was capable of big things, and it's about time to, put the money where my mouth is and actually make it happen. So let's finish today's vlog with a simple question. Have you ever had, I guess, a failure or something happen in your life that really, got you into depression, paralyzed you, really hampered your forward progress? If so, leave it in the comments below. Share, how you overcame it if you did. And if you haven't, reach out here. Our people in our community can certainly, share and support with you, through your problems, and maybe someone has been through the same situation before and can help you out. So with that, I'm gonna end the vlog here, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Feel free to comment below, subscribe to the channel, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.